Hey guys, how you doing today? It's me, Kelly. So I'm gonna start. Dave went and got me a piece of wood, and he got a really cool one with this little edge around it. So I got it from AC Moore. So what I'm gonna do today for the painting is the mixed media angel. Is I'm gonna put the base down today, which is pink, is what I'm going to use, and that way it has time to dry. So when I come back and do the long videos, I can sit and do them and my paint will be dry, if that makes sense. So first that I'm going to do is I'm going to use my Deco Art Media acrylics, fluid acrylics, and I'm going to mix white and red. Now, I'm not gessoing, and this is how I do it, because I don't necessarily want it to be spot on pink, if that makes sense. I want it to be pink, but I don't need it to be, like if I was using pink, like I could use this pink. I could use that, but that's not exactly what I'm looking for. So let's just start. And you can use a foam brush. You can use whatever kind of brush. I'm just going to use this brush. And I'm just going to go for it. And this essentially ends up being our base gesso, faux gesso as I like to call it. Because it's going to seal this somewhat. Now, you can see it's much more red than it is pink, and that's okay. I can add more white. If you want it to be a little bit more fluid, you can use a little bit of water, but it will make the wood swell a bit. Once it dries, it'll go down, but if that happens to you, don't worry about it. And then I'm just going to drop a little bit more white. And this is how I get variation in it. Now, I didn't wet my paintbrush. You can. Yeah, that's the kind of color I want. If I wet my paintbrush, I just don't want too much water getting on this wood. There we go. And you definitely can just take pink and throw pink on it if you want. You don't have to mix anything. I just like it to have the different colors. And make sure you get it pretty much all on. And even though we're going to mix media over it, that's our base. And then I'm going to do these edges. And lift up some of that paint and just kind of go all over. And this will dry fairly quick because a lot of it's going to just suck into that wood. Okay. Now, what I like to do... Now, I know a lot of you want to do this along with me. I've gotten a lot of emails asking questions about it. So once you get your base, now if you're using paper, by all means, do the same thing. Get it to the size you want it. You can cut. I got some great suggestions when I could not, yesterday when I asked if I should use paper or wood or whatever. Most of you wanted me to do it on the wood, which I'm happy to do. A couple suggestions were to take the watercolor paper or mixed media paper or whatever and to cut it this width, right? So you want it this wide, but cut two pieces so then you could tape it on the back side, or the tape side could be up. It doesn't matter because it's mixed media, and then you can make it as long as you want it. Now, I don't exactly know how long this is, and if I was a organized person, I would have my thing here to measure. Let me see. Let me just see if I can figure it out. All right, that's not correct. All right, wait a minute. All right, so this is 8 inches to here. So it looks about 16 inches. So you want to have your paper 16 inches long if you're using paper or whatever you're using. And then it's going to be, I am blind as a bat anymore, I swear, 6 inches wide. So it's 6 inches by 16 inches. Just so you have an idea. Do you need it exactly that? No, you don't. But that's what you want to do. And you want to get out for when I come back to do, to start with the papers. I have all kinds of different color papers. I stick a lot with the light pinks and off-whites and that type of thing. So, but again, you do this whatever color you want. You can do this background as brown. I mean, it doesn't really matter what you do. It's all what you like. So I'm going to take just, you know what, I'm not even going to put that on there. I'm going to put that right there. Just a little bit of the red, and I'm going to dip this in there, and I'm just going to run it through all over. And you could do it on these edges too if you have edges. If not, then don't. And nothing has to be opaque. It doesn't matter if it's, you know, only a little bit or not. It doesn't matter. And then after I get all that deliciousness up, I'm going to just take my brush. I'm not going to wet it. And I'm just going to kind of lightly go over this to kind of feather it and blend it in just a little bit. Not too much because I want to see those strokes. But when you go over it like this, you can see it kind of makes it almost a fuchsia color. And you can play with it. Some places you want to, you know, push a little harder to get it a little bit more blended, by all means. I'm sorry if you can hear my kittens in the back. But that's where we're going to end on this one. Very quick and easy, just to get this painted, and you can see. Very simple. And I'm not worried. Like I said, we're going to put papers down and all kinds of great stuff on there. But that gives us that great background. So when we put papers down, you want a little bit of that peeping through. So you'll be able to see like a little bit of this. So I'm very, very excited. Now, also, I want to congratulate everybody who got accepted into the DecoArt helping program. I know a lot of you have been writing me and you guys have been getting in. And honestly, if Secret wouldn't have done her video, I wouldn't have known about it. So thanks goes to Secret. But I'm proud of all you guys for going for it and trying and getting it. And I can't wait to see what y'all do. I think it's fantastic. I'm so excited, not only for you guys, but for the company, because a lot of us who do art and videos and whatnot are going to be using their product like crazy. So it's a really good thing that our community is so giving and sharing and loving. And I'm just so happy for everybody. And, you know, I can't wait to see what you guys do. So this is the first stage. Very, very simple, very easy. If you're doing it along with me, like I said, you could do it on paper. It's just as good. We're going to mix media it up, so it's going to be really beautiful. The only difference with wood than it is paper is that this will soak in a lot more of the paint. So that's something to, you know, if you put it on and it starts drying and you can see the wood grain and all coming through. I like that. So don't worry about that. Don't get, a lot of people get upset about that kind of thing. Don't worry about it. Where paper kind of gets to a point where it just won't soak anymore in. So, oh, I'm sorry, my text went off. So, yeah, so I'm very excited. So tomorrow we'll be getting this thing mixed media and up and just having a blast. And again, I'm going to be doing longer videos on these. So if you guys don't want to sit and watch me do videos on these, you don't have to watch. I have plenty of other videos that you guys can watch. And I will be putting up, you know, a smaller video in between for everybody as well. So that's it. Give me a thumbs up if you like seeing this, you know, projects done like fully all the way through. And I'm probably going to do 2 videos of this, very long, to get this whole thing done. If you guys like that better than the short videos, or you like them both. And as always, be kind to each other. You never know what battle somebody else is fighting. And I love you all. I love you all. I love you all. And I can't wait to see what you guys do. And thank you for tagging me and sending me emails and everything on the you know, about what you guys are doing and your pictures and everything like that. I love seeing them. I really, really do. I get such a kick out of it. So I will see you guys again tomorrow for our big start on the painting. Bye, guys.